Hi Capricorn, this is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own tarot reading, Capricorn. And in this reading, we have the ghost. Yes, we do. I feel like somebody feels here that that you're a ghost to them. I don't mean like in a bad way. Or I feel like you kind of feel like maybe you haven't heard from this person in a long time. You could feel maybe that they have ghosted you because maybe this person is keeping appearances, or they're trying to this can talk about wealth. And so somebody here could be keeping appearances, and that's really kind of what's important to them, because we have the glove, like the money. So we have Emily Dickinson showing up, and when she shows up, Capricorn, she's holding the feral cat, and she was definitely super different in her family. They thought she was kind of weird, and she wanted to go paint and and write poems, but she was a very spiritual person, and I think she wrote about death and pain and things like that as well. But she kind of danced her own drum, and I feel like this is the type of relationship that somebody feels here, like, well, this isn't like everybody else's relationship. No, it's either there's something different here. Like, you guys are coming together either as secrets. There's just something very unconventional going on in this reading between you and this other person, or this is the relationship you had with them, right? And the interesting thing about Emily Dickinson is she wrote all these, like all these letters. I think they were to herself or poems, but they were found in her drawer, like after she died. There's just something here. You're in this person's soul, Capricorn. I feel like you are. And I feel like this person, they want to talk to you, or they want to invite you, I feel like, but I don't know how close they are or how able they are, because there's some type of long cord here, or disconnect, or just something like that, right? And so we have, starting the reading, the Knight of Cups. This talks about somebody who is like approaching somebody or inviting them out. Here's the man walking toward the knight. The knight doesn't really see him, but he's waving to him. And he could be leaving, maybe. But this is about like somebody approaching you. But I feel like you're worried that this person may not maybe recognize you or approach you, like contact you possibly. Because you have the Nine of Swords, Capricorn. This man's crying in bed, and here's the devil trying to get after him. So, like, I don't know if this is you or your person. It could be either or. Because it looks to me like two people want a new beginning, but there could be no contact here. I feel like somebody here is hanging on to their money or their status. We have the glove. Let's see what they say about the glove. We know the people with money used to wear them. Yeah, the poor people did not wear the gloves. They were too busy trying to get a jacket, right? And money, status, and complacency. Yeah, there's this, somebody's complacent in their life. They're not happy. I'm not sure if they're miserable, but there's complacency here. So we start the reading, Capricorn, the King of Crystals. This is you. You're showing up as the Tiger. And this is the King of Pentacles, courage and commitment. We have prosperity begins. This is probably what this is about, though, courage and commitment. I feel like it is. You have money coming, though, Capricorn. Prosperity begins. This could be the Ace of Pentacles, though. It could be the beginning of maybe some other type of abundance. Here they're showing the tree, and it's starting to bear the fruit right here. And this is a peach tree. I used to have one in my other house. In the first year, the peaches were great. And the second year, they were almost non-existent, but I didn't know much about gardening in those days, right? It is a science. You don't just, plant the tree and you never do anything in your whole life, right? And then you think that this tree is going to be, so abundant, or, a fruit bearing, right? So here's Emily Dickinson, and the wings are here. This talks about a new beginning. I feel like somebody went deep in their soul here about a new beginning with you. Let's see what they say about Emily Dickinson, who didn't really give a shit about what anybody thought. That's one thing I liked about her, for sure. Definitely an authentic soul, right? Spiritual life, the inner world, and the unknown. Yeah, the unknown, right? Because she was all about the unknown. She was super spiritual, and like I said, her parents, her whole family thought she was a weirdo, right? And so Emily Dickinson spent her whole life in Amherst, Massachusetts, refusing conventional religion. She said, I'm not going to church. That's what she said. And her prominent family's exhausting social schedule. Okay, so they had money. She instead cultivated a unique spiritual and social life. She wrote long letters to friends, worked in the garden, and created strikingly original poetry about God, death, pain, and love. When she died, even those closest to her were shocked to find her life's work of 1,800 poems neatly folded in a drawer. Okay, so she was definitely different. But I feel like there's something unconventional, and I feel like somebody wants a new beginning with you, and it could be very unknown. It could be hidden. But it could be also like they don't know. It could be you. Like, you don't know, Capricorn, if you're ever going to like make this work with this person. I feel like this ghost here is haunting you. Like, these memories were haunting you. And I feel like you think this person here is like with the glove, like they're complacent in their life. Unfinished. Okay, the ghost is unfinished business. Yeah, memories. And you have unfinished business. You never got real closure with this person, Capricorn. You either never got like a full-on, yeah, we'll be together, or a full-on, no, I'm leaving and I don't want to see you, or something like that. There's no closure here in this reading. And that's kind of what I mean about a disconnect here. Like, the energy is, it's not together, and you're not entirely broken up. And if you are broken up, there's some type of psychic connection between the both of you. I feel like you are broken up, but I'm just saying there's some type of psychic connection. And there's a connection and a disconnect at the same time. Here's the Ace of Wands that you want with this person. And here's the King of Swords showing up with it. And they're showing the back of the King of Swords. And this is about leadership. Somebody here has to take the lead here. To make an offer, or to maybe just invite, talk, chat, whatever, about this new beginning. And I feel like this is what you think this person's never going to do that. With this Nine of Swords coming into play. We have the Three of Pentacles. This can talk about kind of, it can just kind of talk about skill or something like that. I feel like somebody here was, let's get a card on that. That's for me, that's kind of too vague. Let's see what it says here about this Three of Pentacles. Show me why the Three of Pentacles there. Knight of Cups. And these are in the reverse. So this is the Knight of Cups again, right next to each other. So between you guys, there was a lot of charisma in the past. There was. You felt like this was your night, or, I feel like you did. And the Empress is how other people are affecting you. This person is thinking of you as an Empress. For me, like a passionate, abundant Empress. That's how you're being affected by this person. And how you could be affecting them as the Ten of Swords. That card was reversed. I feel like this person wants to rebuild with you. Yeah, this is how you are being affected by somebody. Maybe somebody's telling you something, Capricorn. Could be advice. Maybe somebody could be giving you advice here. Here's the devil, Capricorn, showing up, and this is in the soon to come position, but I don't feel like it's so much there in this reading. This is determination, temptation, and obsession. Yeah, for me, there is determination. We have prosperity begins, but not that so much. Positive movement forward, courage and commitment. I just feel like this reading is very like, it's very kind of like they say sometimes when you have the high priestess, if you get that sometimes in specific placements within a reading, like the near future, it can mean that you're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know what's going to happen. And then this reading is a little bit like that. Because I feel like it's a mix here of kind of what you want with somebody, but what you feel like's going on, what you're hoping for. I mean, I feel like it's a mix here. And this is why this is kind of like, this is not a completely predictive reading. I don't believe it is. And we have over here as the last card is the Mnemosyne. Somebody has to remember something from the past to kind of put the puzzle together. That's what that can talk about. It can talk about just remembering something from the past that could really help. And it can talk about trying to come in from the darkness, like the unknown, into like receiving the light. It can talk about a huge change. So let's get a card here on the devil. Let's see why the devil is there. Determination, temptation, the King of Swords reversed. Yeah, there's a lot of temptation in this deck because we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups twice. So there's a lot of desire and temptation. I feel like you could be wondering, Capricorn, if you'll never figure this out. And there maybe it's possible, like about what's going to happen or what you should do, or if you guys are going to have a future. Because this soul card, when she, all those cards, the poem she wrote, and then she died and nobody knew about it. I feel like you have some type of fear, like you're not going to be able to figure this out or maybe resolve it. Your hopes and fears is the Seven of Pentacles. And there's another ghost there. This is worries. You could, maybe you think your person here has business worries. This could just be you worrying. So let's see what we have. Let's use a few of these cards before we go to the extended. Let's see what we have. So in the heart of the matter, let's see why. Why is the King of Cups there? Why is the King and the Knight of Cups there? Or the Knight of Swords, why is the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups there? Why is that there? And the House and the Coffin. Yeah, see, you want something to end, Capricorn. You want another relationship to end. And you're thinking it looks like you have no clue, like you don't know if it's really going to end. This could be about a relationship you've already ended, but definitely there's hope for the future here. The Ace of Wands is here. The Child, it looks like somebody here has to make a decision. They haven't made it. The King of Swords reversed. Whoever here wants to, like this person that you wanted to have courage and commitment, Capricorn, it's the first card. This person that you want to have courage and commitment, I feel like this is you, but I feel like this is what you want from them, is here, the Soul card next to the wings. It's like this is somebody who has to trust the divine in order to have a new beginning. That's what this is about, because that's what Emily Dickinson was about. And they didn't really know her. I feel like this is kind of about the unknown here with this Emily Dickinson and the soul. But I feel like this is what you feel unknown here. I feel like you are tapping into this person's energy kind of with this soul card, or attempting to. But somebody has to be very original here and unconventional, like I said. Like they can't be in a place where, this is the problem, I believe. Somebody doesn't want to like ruffle somebody's feathers, or they don't want to be seen in society or in town or something like that by other people. Because she's showing up here as a message, and she didn't give a shit about what anybody said. No, she's like, what? You don't like my feral cat? Okay, I'll go get my wild boar. Yeah, which I made into a pet, right? I mean, she didn't have any mean, creepy animals, but my point about it is that she didn't care. Her attitude was like, oh yeah? Oh, well, too bad for you. That sucks for you. That was her energy. So it's next to this wings card. I feel like this is what you want of this person, especially with the glove. You want them to stop giving a shit about society or what their in-laws are going to say, or I don't know, what the Easter Bunny, is going to say in April. I mean, it's something like that. Like, I want this person to like stop giving a shit about something else that has nothing to do with you guys. It has to do with this complacent, or this kind of, what they calling that? Keeping this complacent energy here. The glove. About status. And she was about status too. She came from a rich family. Right? Yeah. And so, the fact that she did, this is about complacent. Your person is in some type of a complacent, looks like to me, boring situation. I'm pretty sure here. What happened to the wings? What happened to that card? What the hell? Covered it? Yeah. This person has to be authentic and original. To have guts. And it sure does, right? You can follow the crowd all day long. That's what everybody was doing. And I was going, no, I'm not doing it. It's easier for me to say I'm not doing it if you guys know what I'm talking about. Because I'm sitting here at home, right? But I wasn't going to do it regardless, if you know what I mean. And now you should see the stuff that comes out about it. If you guys were talking about the last 2 years, what they fired a lot of people about it. Yeah, they did. Who resisted. And now all the truth is coming out, that they lied about it, that it's this, that it's harmful, that it's that. I mean, etc., etc. Can't really talk about it here, but this is what you want your person to do. You want your person to break out of some BS family. That's what you want in this reading. And you're worried they're not going to do it. Yeah, you are. And maybe they live in a haunted castle with somebody, Capricorn. They're showing this mansion. It's really just a mansion, but, it's a little creepy here. Here you are worried here. You want them to end that situation. And the child is here, the King of Swords reversed. I feel like, you want this person to be determined. The King of Swords is reversed. Maybe this could be them, that they made up their mind, but it's possible. They could. This person, because Emily Dickinson also, that's what she said. She's like, I'm trusting my intuition. Screw everybody. I don't care what Mr. and Mrs., the Gilded Age or whatever. I don't care about, Mr. and Mrs. Washington. And I don't give a shit about, the Joneses down the street. No. Or the Iversons over at church. Right? Yeah, I don't care about any of these people. So, this is what you want, but they could be doing this. We have prosperity begins, positive movement forward, the soul, the wings, the ghost, and the glove. But I feel like what's happening here is that I feel like this is going to happen, but I don't feel like it's going to happen right away. The child is here. This is why a decision has not been made. Or this could be saying there's no decision for a new beginning yet. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's what you're hoping for. Or you could be fearing it too. We have the Ship reversed. I feel like you got that card the other day. You're worried you're not going to have this journey with this person. The ship is in the reverse. Like they're not going to get in the ship. They're not going to be like Emily Dickinson. Screw everybody. This is my life. That's why I liked her. All right. She could have been a strange woman, but I already like her because she's like, screw everybody. This is my life. I'm the one who's going to feel pain when I die. I feel like she died from some maybe natural causes, way more natural causes in the past. Yeah, now you die from what they give you as well. You can. I'm not saying you will. I'm saying you can't. Yeah, how come there was so many? How come? How come people lived to an old age and just died in their sleep? Hardly anybody does that these days. Because nothing's natural now. They change everything. They've contaminated everything. But here you are hoping, Capricorn. You're hoping this person is going to be so authentic. You're like, you need to do this for your life. This is how I see this reading. You have the Five of Swords in the outcome. This is loss and victory. This is usually loss, not a victory in this one. But, it could be. Here he is. This is usually isolation and loss. And the house is burning and he won some type of a war or something. He won some type of a battle with these people here. You might feel embattled by this, but we're going to end this reading and go to the extended. Yeah, we are. I really want to see it. Yeah. So, yeah, they're all super affordable, Capricorn. And we're going to have an extended reading over there. And, and we're going to go ahead and finish this spread here, the Lenormand. And we're also going to have a mini spread with these cards here. And let's see what we have for Capricorn. And these are major psychology cards. Let's see what we got for Capricorn's person. The extended reading is always there extended. For Capricorn's person, please. The confusion card. Let's see what else they have for Capricorn's person. And the prayer card. Wow. They could be praying to come out of confusion. We're going to talk about this card because it talks more than just about saying a prayer. Yeah, it's a little deep. Let's see what else we have for them. In the root, we have the bittersweet card. Okay, we're going to see, they're all super affordable, Capricorn. We're also going to see how they feel about you and how they're seeing the situation, what you don't know about them, their challenge, what they want, what they're afraid of, etc., etc. We're going to see all that in the other reading. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. They're all super affordable, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.